Today, I'm going to show you how to merge layers in Photoshop using a few different methods so you can choose the one that fits your workflow best. Whether you want to combine just a couple of layers, create a non-destructive stamp layer, merge everything into one, or flatten your entire canvas, I'll walk you through each step clearly and simply. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more Photoshop tips and easy editing guides. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the quickest way to merge specific layers. This is the method you'll use when you only want to combine a few selected layers, like a text layer and a shape layer, without affecting the rest of your project. In your Layers panel, hold down Ctrl on Windows or Command on Mac, then click each layer you want to combine. You'll see them highlighted, which means they're selected together. Once the layers are selected, press Ctrl+E on Windows or Command+E on Mac. Photoshop will instantly merge those selected layers into one. If you prefer using the menu, you can also right-click one of the highlighted layers and choose Merge Layers. This is a fast and easy way to clean up your layer stack, while keeping the rest of your design untouched. Now let's move on to a more professional, non-destructive method called Stamp Visible. This is one of the best tricks in Photoshop because it creates a brand new flattened layer from everything currently visible on your canvas, but it keeps all of your original layers safely underneath. That means you can edit later without losing anything. To do this, click on the topmost layer in your Layers panel so Photoshop knows where to place the new stamped layer. Then press Ctrl, Alt, Shift and E, all at the same time on Windows, or Command, Option, Shift and E on Mac. Photoshop will create a new merged layer at the top of your layer stack. This is especially useful when you want to apply filters, adjustments, or retouching to a single composite layer without destroying your original work. If you want to merge a layer directly into the one below it, then Merge Down is the option you need. This is perfect when you have one layer sitting on top of another, and you want them to become one. Just click the higher layer in your Layers panel, then press Ctrl+E on Windows or Command+E on Mac. Photoshop will immediately fuse that selected layer into the layer below it. This is a simple method, but remember, it only works with a layer directly underneath, so make sure that's the layer you actually want to combine it with. Next, let's look at flattening the whole canvas. This should only be used when your project is completely finished and you no longer need access to individual layers. Flattening merges everything into one single background style image, and it also discards any hidden layers. To do this, go to the top right corner of the Layers panel and click the small menu icon with the 4 horizontal lines. From the drop-down menu, scroll all the way down and choose Flatten Image. Photoshop will compress your entire document into one flat layer. This is a great final step for reducing file size or preparing a finished file, but you should only use it once you're absolutely sure you don't need to edit the separate layers anymore. Before you go, here's a very important pro tip. Once you merge layers and save or close the file, you can't easily separate them again. So if you want to tidy up your Layers panel, but still keep your work editable, select the layers you want to combine. Right-click and choose Convert to Smart Object that bundles everything into one neat layer while preserving the ability to open and edit the contents later. It's one of the smartest ways to stay organized without permanently losing flexibility. So now you know 4 different ways to merge layers in Photoshop: merging selected layers, stamping visible, merging down, and flattening the image. Each method has its own purpose, and once you understand when to use each one, your Photoshop workflow becomes a lot faster and more professional. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.